Hey everybody, Jonathan Perry, Perry Law Firm, estate planning for everyone. Wanted to talk to you this morning about a situation that actually was kind of unique and I never expected when I began helping people with estate planning. Oftentimes when I do these videos, it's a lot of legal language and a lot of legal terms, whether secessions or living trust and things of that nature. But yesterday I met with a couple that really kind of caught me off guard, and I wanted to share that with you if you'd allow me to. Met with a couple that was from St. Landry Parish, been married over 40 years. They had 5 children. He had his own checking account. She had her own checking account. They both had their own separate savings account. Loved each other dearly, but just really had a different outlook on how money should be handled when it came to their marriage. What led them to come and meet with me was that one of their children has basically became kind of what we call an issue. Issue of trying to be a little bit abrupt and trying to dictate where mom and dad's assets are going to go when that time comes that they would pass away. And they were just concerned about it, and they just wanted to get general information on what they were able to do, what they were required by law to do if one and then subsequently both of them pass away. So the reason I say all that is to kind of set it up and let you know that at the end of our initial visit, they said something that really kind of took me back. And it's something in 13, coming up on 14 years of practice, I had never heard before. And it really kind of opened my eyes to a different area of estate planning. And it's this: when we were wrapping up the initial visit, the husband actually looked at me and he says, out of everything of what we've talked about, and it's all great information and we feel comfortable about moving forward with what you talked about, he said, but the number one thing that this has helped the most, he said, is it has actually, after 40 years, allowed my wife and I to trust each other. And I was like, whoa, what exactly do you mean by that? He said, well, there was always, we love each other. We've been married for over 40 years. He said, but there was always probably a little hesitation on trust of money and assets. And he said, by what you told us and by the things that we had to put together for us to be able to bring to you, for you to know exactly how to help us, he said it really strengthened our marriage, even after 40 years. And he literally looked at his wife and said, we now have a newfound trust for each other that we never had before. I trust her more than I ever have. She trusts me more than I ever have. And to be honest with you guys, I just thought that was just the neatest story. It was something I had never heard before in the almost 14 years of practicing. And I just wanted to share that with you because when we talk about estate planning, there's a lot that goes into it on what's available to you by law. What are you required to do? But this was just a really neat story that I wanted to share with all of you. And it was an angle of estate planning that I really never thought about. And it was just something really cool and something that really touched me for that day. So anyways, wanted to share that with you. Hope everybody has a blessed week. If we could ever assist you, please don't hesitate to give us a call. God bless.